I've got a bunch of castor oil and a castor oil pack and no guest. I don't know. I don't know what happened with Sherry McKnight. Actually, I'm going to get this off of here because she's not here. So she didn't show up for the link. Something must have happened. Who knows? So I'm not going to teach this, but what I'm going to do is I want you to tell me where you're from when you get logged on here. And you know what we're going to do? I've just made a decision in the last 6 minutes while I was waiting for her. We're going to talk a little bit about castor oil and about what I know and things like that. And actually, I'm going to somebody make a comment so that I can post a comment, but you have to make a comment first. And I'll tell you a little bit about what I know, but then I'm going to ask, there we go. I'm going to ask here's what I want from you all. Because I guess when you've been given lemons, you make lemonade and you just show up and do it. So I want to know, what is it that you want to hear about? What do you want to learn about? The next, whatever. Could be 6 months worth of stuff. Hi, Tammy. What is it that you want to learn about? Do you want to know about anxiety? Do you want to know about fatigue? Do you want to learn about migraines? Dream big. What guest do you want on here? I mean, my goodness, I do a Facebook Live. It's not like I have a big show or anything like that. But yeah, what is it that you want? So let's put that in the comments, and we're going to use this night as something fun. I am going, and clearly there's a lot of you online. Oh my gosh. And you wanted to know about castor oil. We will get her rescheduled. I'm not sure what happened. There could have been an emergency. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't know. But hang on here. What I do want you to know is that I'm not going to leave you hanging high and dry. And I was already ready for this. So tell me what you want to hear about, what you want to learn about. I'm going to talk a little bit about castor oil. What I know, I'm not an expert in castor oil. I shared the video from our Instagram post where Britt and I talked about the benefits of castor oil. Here's what we're going to talk about. A little bit castor oil 101. Constipated, liver congestion, PMS, horrible cramps, even thyroid health, hair loss, insomnia. These are all some of the conditions that I know a good, clean, organic castor oil can help. So, castor oil, when we think of castor oil as a nurse midwife, I think about, oh my gosh, I'm 10 days overdue and I want to start labor. So you drink some castor oil, right? And then you poop your pants and all of that mess and everything. It's just awful. And you start labor. Well, that's not what we're talking about. Castor oil has been used for hundreds of years, maybe thousands of years. I don't know. We'll learn when Sherry gets on here some other week. But we now have Queen of the Thrones organic castor oil, organic packs. All right. So this is the pelvic pack right here. This is not the liver pack. And what we do, my patients who are constipated swear by this. Britt, who has horrible period cramps and irregular periods and things like that, she uses it consistently. But my constipated patients and my people who don't sleep well swear by this. And what you do, I'm not going to pour it on here because I don't want to put it on right now. You just pour like a tablespoon or two right here in the middle, right in the middle. It's down like that. You don't put it near the seams. And then you put it up just like this and you tie it just like this. And you put an old t-shirt over it, just like this, tie it just like this. When Sherry's on here, I'll plan on us doing this live, but putting it on. And then you put a t-shirt over it, not under it. It's on your skin and you sleep all night. My patients tell me they poop so incredible. The castor oil pack really works to alleviate constipation. I don't know who this Facebook user is. It just says Facebook user. Okay. That makes me really happy because I've never used it. I don't have any trouble with constipation, but we all have trouble with inflammation and liver congestion and things like that. So I'm going to use it for that. If you poop better, you poop better, but it's not going to give you diarrhea. But for sleep, it really does help you sleep at night. If you wake up between 1 and 4 in the morning, a lot of times that's blood sugar dropping, but a lot of times that's liver congestion. And what Dr. Marisol, who created Queen of the Throne, she's a naturopath doctor in Canada. She says if you wear your castor oil pack, it will decrease in many people that waking up, and you will have better sleep because it is helping to detoxify the liver. An old shirt is ideal. It does leak a little bit. Okay. All right, Teresa. Excellent. Okay. I don't know why you're popping up as Facebook user. Okay. Yeah. Patients swear by it, but you want to know what else you can do? For those of you with thyroid problems, and they make a thyroid pack, but we may sell it, but I don't think you have to do it. Get you an organic cotton, just an organic cotton something, doesn't matter. But you can do this as well if you wanted to. You put the oil on it, and guess what? You tie it just like this. Oh, my Lord. Around your neck. Okay. Look like I've had a neck brace on. And you sleep in it, or you wear it a minimum of an hour. Ideally, you sleep in it. Okay. And it really helps with inflammation of the thyroid. Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Itis means inflammation. How often do you need to be applied? Well, everyone's different. Some people sleep in it every night. Some people 1 or 2 nights a week. Some people only when they have their periods, like Britt. She uses hers during her period or before her period. And you can watch our little video that we did on Instagram about that. But look here, for your thyroid as well. Now, there's another use. Which I can't wait to try. You take this castor oil, put it on one of like an eyelash brush that you brush your eyelashes with, and you brush your eyelashes just like this with castor oil. And supposedly your eyelashes start growing. I can't tell you that. I do not know that answer. But she talks about it, and she sells an eyelash brush for it. You don't need an eyelash brush. You got your own eyelash brush. Use that. So that's castor oil. I put the link up there. We have our link to our store. You can read about it. We have all the information up there about it. We have a liver pack. We have a pelvic pack. We have the castor oil. And we also have, which we are getting more in tomorrow when I went to get them today, we have a dry brush. And you dry brush before you put your castor oil pack on very lightly, and the directions are in there on how you do it. And then you put your castor oil pack on. So there you go. I don't know enough about the details and the pathophysiology of castor oil. So we are just going to wing it tonight. And that's it. So you can click the link. You can read all about it. But here's what I want you to know. It's just like CBD oil. When you buy CBD, you want organic CBD. CBD and castor oil, if you get those not organic and in plastic, you would never want your castor oil in plastic. She told me once in person, I told her I had some from another company and it was in plastic. She said, throw it out. It's going to pull all the toxins from that plastic, even if it's BPA free plastic, into that oil. And then you're going to be putting it back in your body. We don't want that. It's just like CBD. You want only organic CBD or organic practices with a third-party testing. This, you're not talking about third-party testing, but third-party testing that says there's no mercury, lead, cadmium, arsenic. CBD is a real porous plant, and it literally pulls, hemp is a real porous plant, literally pulls up all the toxins. Well, guess what? When it's in that plant and it's distilled and it is created and you're taking it, you're getting in all the lead, mercury, arsenic, cadmium. Do not ever buy CBD that you have not seen the third-party testing from. But you want your your castor oil organic, and you want your pack organic, so that you are literally pulling toxins out and not putting toxins in. I wonder if we brushed, Teresa, our eyebrows. You know, with thyroid problems, we tend to lose the outer third of the eyebrows. And I wonder if we brushed out there. I don't know. Here's what I do know about castor oil, people. It's not going to hurt you. It could help you. So what's the damage, right? What's the damage? You know, yeah, Liz, I'm grateful you don't have constipation issue either. I don't. Never had to deal with that. Okay, here's what I want you to know. Those of you guys that have gotten on, my guest did not show up. So there you go. There's that. Did not show up. So I do not have what was her name? Sherry McKnight on here tonight talking about castor oil. So we're going to wing it. And what I want to know, I want every one of you to type in, what do you want me to talk about? What do you want your Sunday service about? Next week I'm off. We've done 4 weeks in a row. Next week I'm off because I've got some things to do. And then the week after that is Dr. Amelia Barrett. Holy moly. Amelia Barrett, let me tell you, she is a functional neurologist. So let me see what date she's going to be on there. It's in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from today. She's a functional neurologist, and what she specializes in are migraines and headaches. August the 7th. August the 7th is Amelia Barrett. I've known her now for a little over a year. She is the real deal. And I can't wait for you all to meet her. So she has an entire practice that deals with nothing but migraine headaches and hormonal headaches and things like that. Okay, guys. Low dose naltrexone. I did a Sunday night service on it years ago, Brenda. I'll do a new one because we have lots of new stuff out. And I agree. I've been on low dose naltrexone for 10 years. Here's what I will do. I will die with low dose naltrexone in this hand, my bioidentical hormones in this hand, and I will then now have my pro-resolving mediators right here in the middle. Those 3 things I will take until the day I drop dead, guaranteed. They have changed my life. Hormones, LDN, and pro-resolving mediators. So we will definitely talk about that. How do you use castor oil for liver support? Okay, you just missed it, but you can go back and watch the beginning of this. You're going to put about a tablespoon or 2 right here on your pack, on your liver pack, and then you're going to wrap it around you like this, put an old t-shirt on, and sleep in it all night long. What's the beginning of this? I just showed you guys how to do it, and it's also on the video that's on the link. All right. Yes, low dose naltrexone is a game changer for inflammation. So we will definitely do a Sunday night service on that. I went to the international conference on low dose naltrexone 3 years ago in Scotland. I took Jackson with me. It was his very first medical conference to go to. The entire world uses low dose naltrexone. The United States is way far behind in that. And I've been using it for 10 years and I absolutely love it. The best amino acid for stress relief and anxiety. Okay, I've already done that and I will do it again. Trudy Scott is on, it'll be on my YouTube channel. Scroll back 3 years. I had the expert on amino acids. I don't have the book in here. The anxiety, what in the world's the name of her book? The anxiety, oh, good Lord. But anyway, she's the expert on amino acids. GABA, tryptophan, diphenylalanine, L-glutamine, tyrosine, 5-HTP. She was amazing. But I need to revisit that because it's been a while. Guys, you all don't know this. Probably, apparently you don't. I have a YouTube channel that has hundreds of Sunday night services on it. I'm going to post it right now. I'm going to post my channel here for you all. And I want you all to hit the bell at the top so you know when new videos are put up. Every single Sunday night service is on here. And you scroll down, and I have talked about, Dr. Motley and I have talked about every topic known to man the first 3 years. But we'll do that. That's easy. That's an easy one for me to do. I could talk about it right now for an hour and never think a thing about it. Can you wash the liver pack? Shoot, I don't know. I don't think we're supposed to wash it personally. I think you, but I don't know that answer. Teresa, I'll have to read it. Let me see here. Oh, Care and Clean. Soak your overnight pack. Oh, soak your pack overnight after 10 to 15. After 10 to 15 treatments in a bowl of hot water. So you don't wash it. You just soak it in a bowl of hot water. Use 2 to 4 tablespoons of baking soda and a few drops of clean soap. In the morning, wash with clean soap. Strain and lay flat to dry. Store in the package once dry. So you can wash it after 10 to 15 uses. I just put the Facebook link. The Instagram link for, that's a lie. YouTube for my YouTube channel. Maybe many of you don't know I have a YouTube channel and Instagram. I have so many videos on YouTube. Nobody follows me on YouTube. It's awful. All my education is up there. The bulk of the education is on Instagram, like daily. YouTube has it come up once or twice a week, big videos. So get on there. Yes, Mary, everything is on there. Mary Chabinko has 3 videos with me on there on toxins, cleaning up your skincare, your cleaning supplies, your everything environmental. Mary right here is the key. She runs the Facebook community, Toxin Free Roadmap, and Instagram. You need to follow her. Absolutely. Let me see here. Yeah, I did not know. I hope you have something on belly fat from postmenopause on that channel. I do. I have menopausal videos. I've got multiple menopausal videos. Now, here's one thing I want to talk to you about menopause. So this is kind of just a hodgepodge of stuff. She had a radical hysterectomy. I don't even know that she was 30 because my parents were still married and she married my dad. They were only married 9 years and she married my dad when she had me when she was 20. So I think she was in her 20s. She never gained any weight at all. So you need to look, there's a piece of this that's genetic. So look at your mom, see what happened to her post-menopause or post-hysterectomy. Now, I'm not a huge believer. You have to have everything. Just because your mom got big as a barrel, you don't have to. Thank you, Sylvia. So yes, I do have videos on there, but we need to talk about that again because really what's happened the last 3 years with COVID, the average weight gain of COVID was 22 pounds. And then the average weight gain for menopause is somewhere around 15, 20, somewhere around there. So what if you went through menopause and COVID the last 3 years? I mean, what? Oh my gosh. Not good. So we also, let me tell you this. This is just a little pearl. Menopausal women and men, they don't go through menopause, but they go through menopause. Menopausal women have got to eat less portion sizes. You cannot eat the same big portion size that you ate when you were in your 40s or 30s. If you are continuing to load up your plate on food post-menopausal or as we age, because our metabolism goes down, we can eat the same food, just eat smaller portions. Today, I ordered a salad at Urban Market for lunch with my friend Kirsty, and I ordered a salad and I brought more than half of it home. We just don't need as much food as we get older. It's as simple as that. And the less you eat, the less you will want. I promise you on this. Yes, I love the lady that shared how to exercise for older women to not elevate cortisol. That's Deborah Atkins with Flipping 50. Ladies and gentlemen, I have incredible videos. I have brought on the best of the best in the world because I've had people from Australia on here, from South Africa, you name it. You bet, Teresa, I've said it wrong. I think I have. It's the same as when our female dogs get fat after they are spayed. That's exactly right. They don't need that giant cup of food multiple times a day. They don't. I mean, the less we eat, the less you will want. Now, I'm not saying starve yourself. I don't mean any of that. Not everybody needs to intermittent fast, but I am telling you, when you let your body go hungry, we're rarely hungry in this country as people who can afford food. We're rarely hungry. When you are hungry, you're going to burn some fat. And you're also going to get your mitochondria cooking over there. And this is good. You're going to get your cells going. And I just think we eat too much. Shannon is looking for a great multivitamin, preferred. The link I just shared is for castor oil, but you can actually just search there and look up the daily vitamin, or the daily vitamin's my favorite. That's the one I take. That's right here. That's right here on my desk, actually. This is the one I take. It's 9 servings of fruits and vegetables. I've used it for 10 years. I've never changed vitamins. I think he needs a D3. Probably, maybe not a fish oil unless he has anxiety and depression. And he probably needs a probiotic because, quite frankly, if your son's at college or your daughter, they're probably not eating very clean. I would take a probiotic at bedtime, take a multivitamin with food that's actually going to absorb. As Kevin Ellis said last week, it's not what you eat, it's not what you take, it's what you absorb. It's what you absorb. That was gold for me. And then a D3, because a D3, heart attack, stroke, cancer, osteoporosis, osteopenia, fatigue, depression, weight gain, foggy-headedness, GI, leaky gut. Those are all symptoms of low D3, vitamin D3. And, check your D3 level or check his D3 level and then start him on a D3. Yes. Well, I hate it, but that's the truth. So here's the thing. Let me tell you about this. Apparently, I live in Franklin, Tennessee. I don't even know who the mayor of Franklin is. That's awful. I have so many patients who are friends with the mayor of Franklin and his wife. Apparently, the mayor of Franklin's wife tells everybody, you have to eat like a bird the older you get. And she must be very thin. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Or I wouldn't know if she busts through this office right here. And she only orders an appetizer when she goes out and eats, and maybe 2 appetizers. I don't know. But this is what my my patients tell me, and it works. You do have to eat like a bird when you go through menopause. So try that. Maybe don't even change your diet. Now, make sure you're eating an anti-inflammatory diet, because what are the top 7 inflammatory foods in the country? I'm going to read something to you, guys. Gluten, dairy, soy, corn, sugar, eggs, and peanuts. Those are the most inflammatory top 7. Those are the top 7 that I cut out. I'm going to read you a text message. I shared it on Instagram this week from a patient of mine I've seen for years. Her husband just passed away of Alzheimer's disease, and she's in her 60s. I just started your book. I want y'all to listen to this. Lean in. I just started your book. This was on Tuesday, July the 12th, and I love it. I'm so excited about letting my body heal. Thank you, my friend. So I sent her a little heart. Thursday. She started it on Tuesday, July 12th. A week later, 9 days later, 2 goals for the end of the year: to be able to kneel. I have not knelt down since 1983, and be pain-free. 1 week, Danny, without the bad 7, I can kneel. No pain in my knees. I still have some shoulder issues. Now I'm working on squatting. Thank you, my friend, for empowering me. 1 week. I've seen her as a patient for probably 5 years. When you're ready, you'll make the change. When the pain of the same outweighs the pain of the change, you'll change. This is why I do what I do every single day right here. 7 days, and she can kneel. She hasn't knelt since the 80s. She can squat. She can kneel. She's going to play with her dogs. Yeah. Trust me, people. Why are we so emotionally connected to food? Why? We should eat to live, not live to eat. We need to eat in season. I have lots of things to say about diet. I wrote a whole book on it. So if you haven't read the book, you really need to, because the book is great. It's on sale right now on Amazon. It's a fantastic book, and gift it. We need to get this message to the masses. You can read the book in about 3 days. What probiotics do you recommend? You don't have a large intestine at all, I'm assuming. Yes, completely gone. Well, it depends on what your symptoms are. I'm a fan of a broad spectrum probiotic. We have one on our online store called Probio 7. It's really good. It's what I had my mom on, and it's an excellent probiotic. It's got a lot of good bacteria in it. That's a little bit different for everybody, but Probio 7 is a good broad spectrum for everyone. Probio 7. It's on the link. Let me see if I can share the link again. Oh no, that's the link to the YouTube channel. It's on the link up in the comments. I love your book. Thank you, Carolyn. Carolyn, I appreciate that. My mom's name is Carolyn. I'm going to put the link up here for Probio 7. It's right here. This is an excellent probiotic. Let me see if I can share this. Okay. What else do you want to learn about, guys, in future Sunday night services? I need you to share it, because you know what? Here's what I've learned about educating patients and people. It's not about what I want to teach on. It's about what you want. And tell me, what do you want? I mean, what do you want? I'll learn about it. And that helps me as well, because I get to learn stuff. Your book is amazing. I couldn't put it down. What? I've shared it with so many people. Greta, thank you. Did you write a review on wherever you bought it? Now, you don't just have to buy it on Amazon. I would prefer that you buy it from Barnes & Noble, that you buy it from online at Parnassus Books or Books A Million. It's all online, PAL Books, because Amazon's horrible for authors. And so I will never get it to be a bestseller by Amazon, because they're just terrible. But anyway, thank you for that, Greta. I appreciate it. But if you all bought the book online, please, please, please review it. That's the only way that authors get the book moved up. I only have 207 reviews, which is pretty good for people who don't know me. Thank you. Yes, it should be. And it should be in every single public library in the United States for free for people who can't buy the book. Go to your local library and ask them, where's Wild and Well? I went to my local library at home in Benton, Kentucky, and I asked for it, and it was checked out. Woo-hoo! She said she didn't know who I was, and she didn't know the book. She said, do you want me to put you on the wait list for this book? And I said, no, it's my book. And I showed it to her on Amazon. I said, I got plenty of books. I don't need to be put on the wait list. Yeah, but it was funny. Go to every library, guys, and ask for that. Protein mix. Got it. I got it. We just came out with our own private label protein called Wild and Lean Protein. I wish I'd have brought it in here. I wish I'd known she wasn't going to show up tonight. I would have brought all the things I have in my house that I use every day. And it's just a good basic protein. It's not a medical food shake like my hormone reset or the detox or Ultra GI Inflamex or Core Renew. This is a good basic $40, 15 grams of vegan protein and all your amino acids and vitamins in it. It's called Wild and Lean Protein. It's on our store. Wild and Lean. Yes, it's called Wild and Lean. Guess what we're developing right now? You all don't know this, but I'm going to share it with you all. I haven't shared it with anybody. We are developing our own Wild and Well CBD vaginal lube. Yes, we are. Somebody hit me some heart buttons on that one. And of course, I don't have any way to test it really, but that's what we're doing. Give me some heart buttons. Do you have more copies coming to the library in Benton? I don't know. Greta, go ask them. I didn't even know it was there. A friend of mine sent me a picture of it, that it was there. They did not have it in the local authors section. And my friend, April Dunn, said, this is a local author. She graduated from Marshall County High School. Okay, good. Guys, I appreciate you all. If you ordered these books, please, please, please review them tonight. You just have to read a couple chapters and review it. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, girl, I did a whole Sunday night service on this. I have 2 collagens that I recommend. One has hyaluronic acid in it and collagen. Hyaluronic acid helps plump the skin, keeps moisture in the skin. That's our own private label. The other one is Perfect Proteins. It's in my kitchen, and I can't take you all in there to get it. Also, Perfect Protein. It's on our store. All you have to do is type in collagen, and you'll see I did an entire Sunday night service. If somebody wants to get on our YouTube channel and find those videos and copy and paste them in the comments, that would be great. Why do I not recommend Vital Proteins anymore? They were bought by Nestle, and you will learn all this when you watch the video. They were bought by Nestle. There's been some heavy metals detected in it. When products are found or suddenly popping up at Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Target, you got to think, what the heck? You know, I used to be able to just buy this at, you know, my health food store or my friend's supplement store or whatever. You got to think about why. They were bought by Nestle for something like 20 million. I can't remember. It's all about money, people. Nestle owns Douglas Labs, Garden of Life, Claire Labs, Solgar. They also bought Pure Encapsulations. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. The book is at the Brentwood Library. And by the way, guys, you all need to join the Friends of Brentwood Library if you live in Middle Tennessee. The Friends of Brentwood Library. Teresa, I don't know how they do that. You need to post that up there. I am speaking at their meeting this year, their big meeting, and they have the book there. So that's exciting. What would that cream do for you? Now, I don't know which cream because I don't know what we're talking about. So Cheryl, clarify that for me. All right. What else? Okay. You need a great protein powder, Sylvia. Okay. We have 2 on our online store. One is, I can't remember what we call it. Oh, protein powder. I was thinking collagen. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Wild and Lean is an excellent one. I have it in French vanilla and Dutch chocolate. Either one is great. Yesterday, for you all, I'm going to show the videos. I videoed them yesterday. I made cookie dough protein balls that Julie Durr gave me the recipe for, and I used 4 scoops of our Wild and Lean vanilla protein. And there's no dairy and there's no eggs in this, and it tastes it tastes like a little different cookie dough. So good. Chocolate chips, and it was dairy free. So I'll share that recipe on Instagram this week. Okay. What else? What do you want to know? Thank you for all the comments on the book. What else do you want to learn about? I mean, tell me. Post it up here because I will look at this on Facebook and then I will plan my schedule. I just bought, look at this. Hang on. Please hold. Please hold. I just bought a 2023 thing at TJ Maxx yesterday, a calendar that starts in May. So I plan out my year and what we're going to talk about. So get it up here now, what you want to learn about, because we're going to get it scheduled for you guys. Yep. Check the Dixon Library and the Nashville Library to see if they have it. If they don't, recommend it. You know, it's the hardest thing I ever did professionally was to write a book. Guess what, though? Give me your heart buttons. Do you want to hear it on Audible? Even if you don't, I'm scheduled. I personally am recording the book on Audible starting in September. It'll take about 20 hours, she said. I started practicing yesterday, reading it. Good. Okay. I want y'all to buy it on Audible and listen to this redneck accent reading the book. I hijacked the balsamic chicken recipe in the kitchen. You did? Oh, you did. That I had. Oh, when you were in my house today. Okay, good. That's from the crock pot. That's a great one. Yes, Karen, we are going to I can talk about liver detox. I have multiple videos on the YouTube channel on liver detox. Please scroll back, subscribe to the YouTube channel, scroll back and look for that. I've got lots and lots of liver detox. Well, the publisher wanted me to record the book because he said only you could record the book and read it the way it should be read. I said, well, I'm not going to read it word for word because there are things in here that I should have put in here. And they told me that the girl who runs the studio where my friend Michael Hyatt records all of his books, and his books have gone New York Times bestseller list. So, anyway, I started practicing, and I'm going to read it. But I'm also going to add in my own things to it. And yeah, because I think it's a fantastic book. Trish was the first person to ever read it, who's on here tonight. Trish Thomas Jordan, or where do you go? Trish Thomas Jordan right there. She was the first one to read it, and she gave me good feedback on it. And the book is already on Kindle. It's been on Kindle since October of 2021. So go buy it, my friend. It's on Kindle. All you have to do is look it up. It's right there. It's on every place that you order books online. So I've been very blessed with that, but I need to sell hundreds of thousands of books. I know for a fact that this book could change millions of women and men's lives. Because here's the thing. This book is a book on hope. This book is a book on you're not broken. You weren't born broken. You were never broken. And if you weren't born with it, you don't have to live with it. I am living proof that you can reverse decades of chronic lifestyle disease by controlling what is at the end of your fork. When you address your childhood trauma and you heal the gut, you reverse decades of disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, migraine headaches, autoimmune disease, fatigue, depression, anxiety, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, Crohn's, celiac. Oh, well, celiac, you only control that. You only get rid of that by eliminating gluten. I am living proof. But hope is not a strategy, people. You have to apply it, and you have to do it day in and day out. If changing your diet is too difficult, then I'm sorry, you're not sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's as simple as that. I will never go back to how I felt in 12 years ago. I feel better at almost 57 years old than I did at 27, 37, 47. I will never go back to feeling like that. There's not enough gluten in the world to make me go back there again. So, all that being said, when you start actually getting serious about reversing chronic inflammation, your whole world will change. And it doesn't have to cost you a fortune. Cut out one thing at a time if you want. Hey, I don't know who this Facebook user is. I'm in town over from you. So I'm in the town over. I'm coming to the store. Come on tomorrow. We open at 7 a.m. Come on in tomorrow. All right, guys. Thoughts on lupus. Cynthia, I've had lupus since I was 35 years old. I have a lot of thoughts on lupus. I reversed it. I still have lupus antibodies, and they're still pretty high, but I don't have any signs and symptoms of lupus anymore. Mine was in my hands, joint pain. Mine was gluten. Well, it was all leaky gut. Gluten, dairy, sugar, and eggs are the top 4 for me. And they're 4 of the top 7 inflammatory foods for lupus. Yes, low dose naltrexone also turned my lupus around. I have a lot of thoughts on lupus. Again, Cynthia, if it's you who has lupus, you weren't born with lupus. You turned it on. We got to go back upstream and figure out what happened. When did you feel the best? When did you start declining? And what in the world happened? Because if you're like me, and I can't say that you are because I don't know, I spent decades, 2.5 decades seeing doctors who just slapped drug after drug after drug on me, treating symptom after symptom, and they never dealt with the root cause. And the root cause was I grew up in a shithole of chaos. I had complete trauma. I had one stepfather that was a child molester, one that almost killed me my senior year in high school. My mom didn't protect me. I had chronic stress from a diarrhea from all of that. I started with trauma. And then what I ate crap. I ate processed packaged bagged food for years, pooped my brains out. That's where it started. Go back upstream. And if you don't have a doctor that's helping you figure that out, or a nurse practitioner, you need a new doctor. You need a new nurse practitioner. Sorry, I'm getting on a soapbox over here. Thoughts on Crohn's disease, not IBS, you bet. Crohn's, Diana, Crohn's is a tough one, and I work with a lot of Crohn's patients. Again, your friend was not born with Crohn's disease. All irritable bowel disease, things like Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, microscopic colitis, IBS, those are things we turn on, but you can turn them off by controlling your diet. Crohn's, a really great thing. L-glutamine won't hurt them, could help them. L-glutamine is an amino acid. Look at this. I have never felt the best. I should probably come see you. I'm 58. Well, if you read the book and if you apply the book, I don't think you'll need me, honestly. You won't. Now, this is a great question right here. Do you like the gluten-free meal delivery programs? No, because I don't want somebody else in charge of my health. So no, I don't. And I've tried multiple ones. I like to cook. I'm getting ready to go in there and do a video. I could take this in there, but I don't think it would work. I don't think y'all would enjoy. I'd have to set it up. I am getting ready to make a 5-ingredient meal in my new Instapot multi-cooker, slow cooker ordeal that I bought at Lime and Loaf. Cooking is self-care. And I believe that you need to cook at home yourself if you really want. Now, there are some meal delivery programs that I think patients tell me they're really good. I just like to make my own things, and I'm not fancy. 1-ingredient food. I got a chicken in there. I've got quinoa, turkey stock, onion, garlic. That's it. And then I'm going to put kale in it at the very end. 5 ingredients. 5 ingredients. That's it. That's right. Yes, Teresa. I think you should write a cookbook. Does anybody read a cookbook? Hit your hearts if you read cookbooks. I don't know that people really. Okay. Pulmonary fibrosis. That's a little different one. And I can't really answer you. I don't think most people are, Deborah. I don't think so, but you may be born with a genetic propensity towards it. That's a different question. That's a different one right there. Some people are born type 1 diabetics with pancreatic insufficiency. I don't know. I'm not going to make it up because I don't know the answer. What I do know, anything that ends in osis and itis and all that, there's a lot of inflammation involved. So when you decrease the inflammation, you will decrease your symptoms. Yes, we turn on fibromyalgia because my first diagnosis was fibro before lupus. We're not born with fibromyalgia. Your babies, were your grandbabies, your kids, were they born? No, nobody's born with fibromyalgia. We turn it on. Inflammation. Inflammation is the root of 100% of all chronic lifestyle disease. Those are diseases you weren't born with. When you decrease the inflammation in your body by controlling your diet, exercising, sleeping well, moving your body, decreasing stress, we could do I have done an entire video on stress, by the way. Stress will kill you. Fibromyalgia, leaky gut, leaky gut, leaky gut. You heal the gut, you begin to decrease the pain. You heal the gut, you begin to decrease the anxiety and the depression, the ADD, the bipolar, the schizophrenia, all of that. There's a great book called The Fibro Fix, Connie, written by Dr. Tom. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh, well, it's The Fibro Fix, and it is an excellent book. Read it. It's a really good book. All right, guys, I am taking up your time. So I know I am, and you guys are probably not interested in any of this, but here's the thing. You're not born broken. You've got so much warrior inside of you. I shared a post last night on Instagram. It just hit me, and I pulled over and shared it. Stop worrying. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. The majority of what we worry about never comes to fruition. But you were designed to be a warrior. You were born to be a warrior, woman or man. Get back to what you were born to be. Stop this worrying. I'm telling you, if you feel badly, it's in your power to change it. It's in your power. Just because you eat the same thing every day doesn't mean you have to continue to eat the same thing, right? Diversify your diet. Don't drive through Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Chipotle, I don't know, Bojangles, Popeyes, ever again. Ever again. That food was designed for addiction. If you don't think it's creating heart disease and high blood pressure and fibromyalgia and lupus and chronic disease, you are sadly mistaken. Do you know it took 4 years? 4 years to perfect the Chick-fil-A grilled chicken. 4 years. Do you want to know why? Because it's a chemistry experiment. Nobody's Chick-fil-A, nobody's chicken sandwich, or nobody's hamburger, nobody's taco tastes the same, or biscuits every time you cook them. But those foods do, because they are fake, processed, packaged, bagged, canned, fake food designed to addict you. It's 6:51 in Franklin, Tennessee tonight. And there's no line around Chick-fil-A tonight. It's Sunday. But if it were Saturday night, there's a line around Chick-fil-A, and there's a line to get into Cracker Barrel, because it's about addiction, and they've succeeded. If you don't think so, your head is so far up your backside, you cannot even see straight. And our children, we have destroyed their health. All right, Shannon, I can do it, because that right there is a huge hot spot for me. And I fed my kids Sonic and, Totino's pizza and macaroni and cheese and things. I cooked a lot, but I also fed them that. Now, we never went through McDonald's, but I thought Sonic was healthier. Oh my gosh. It was terrible. Sunday night service on fast food, processed food. I can do it, because let me tell you, one Chick-fil-A sandwich has 51 ingredients in it. You think twice before you drive through somebody's window. Don't drive through their window, drive through their drive-through and get food out of there, because it's not food. It's Franken food. Guarantee. What I'm getting ready to cook in that Instapot thing in there is one ingredient, real food. That's God-made food right there. Elizabeth, yes, I'm not a worrier. I wish I could have gotten through my mama. Yeah, about worrying. Yes, I agree. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I've already gone 20 minutes over what I should have. But I also have, Connie, I have a video. I got a video for that. Instead of a pill for that, I got a video for that on sleep and insomnia. Your body heals when you sleep. Hey, Connie, you just led right into something I was going to show you all. So thank you for that. There's lots of magnesium out there. This is the one I use. I don't know if you can see this. Is it going to zoom in there for you? I use 2 different magnesium. I use a magnesium glycinate chelate, which is great for muscle relaxing, pooping, sleeping, migraine headaches, twitches, things like that. My mom has Alzheimer's. We only have one magnesium out there that we know crosses the blood-brain barrier and gets to the brain and helps with the memory loss, but it also helps smooth muscle relaxing and things like that. That's magnesium threonate. And this is our NeuroMag. And what I do at night is I put 1 scoop of that in here in water, mix it up, and then I take my supplements at night. I take a probiotic, I take bioidentical progesterone, low dose naltrexone, and I take an ashwagandha at night. I love ashwagandha. I don't take it during the day. I love it at night. But NeuroMag right here, it's not cheap, $62. But this lasts for 2 months, at least 2 months. If you take it every night, it lasts for 2 months. If you take it like 3 or 4 nights a week, it'll last you for about 3 months. Yeah, I'll put the link up for the magnesium. But this is one of my all-time favorites right here. But it'll last you a long time. It will not, it's not like $62 a month. All right. All right, you guys, tell me while I'm trying to find the magnesium link. But all you have to do is go to our supplement store online. You don't have to buy your supplements from me. But okay, hang on, I'm over in the wrong thing. You guys put up what you want to hear about. Here we go, right here. I'm searching on the internet instead of in our supplement store. You don't have to buy them from me. You can bring your supplements in, and we will also go through your supplements with you and say, this is amazing. Dang, I wish I sold that. or, this is garbage. Do not put that food coloring. You don't need food coloring in your fish oil. You don't need food coloring in your vitamin, things like that. We'll go through it. Oh, Jody, the capsules are in. I just put the link up, guys, for the magnesium. Now, this is for the powder. I did not put the link up for the capsules, but if you just type in, Neuromag capsules, it's in. You'll see it there. Oh, fantastic. They must have come in last week. So, so if you don't like powders, but I'm a big fan of protecting your brain. So I take a ginkgo, I take some turmeric, a little bit of turmeric, not a lot, a little bit. Neuromag. I take a lot of pro-resolving mediators right here, PRMs. We'll do a whole Sunday night service on this, on fish oil and inflammation and resolving inflammation versus blocking inflammation. We want to resolve it. Ibuprofen, Tylenol, Mobic, things like that, they block inflammation. They never resolve it. So that's why you have to keep taking, right? More and more. Pro-resolving mediators literally eat the inflammatory process. So here's the thing. You can take all the supplements in the world. Doesn't matter. You got to absorb them. They also don't work in the bottle. You cannot take, this is my multivitamin that I've used for years. You can take all these pills right here and powders and potions and castor oil and all that. But if you don't absorb it, it's useless. You can't out supplement a bad diet. Can't do it. It's not possible. So start with something. I would suggest you start with what's controlling at the end of your fork, because that would make the biggest difference. It's the hardest. Start with the hardest. Can you talk about how you get all the supplements in during the day? There are lots of them. There are. And I take some when I get up in the morning. I take some right before I leave for work. I've just kind of figured mine out through the years. I keep some at work. And I do them at work. Like usually I take my Phyto Multi at lunch. If I'm going to eat lunch at work, I'll take that at work. And then bedtime. I rarely take anything at dinner because I forget. OptiMag Neuro is supposed to be dosed at dinner, or Neuromag is supposed to be dosed at dinner and bedtime. I never do the dinner one. I just do it mid-afternoon and then at bedtime. I only do it at bedtime. I think I'm a big believer in taking your probiotic at bedtime, unless it's a spore-based probiotic like Megaspore or our Probiospore or our Proflora. Spores work better with food if you're going to eat. But take your probiotic at bedtime. Don't take it in the morning. Take it at night so that you inoculate your gut with all of your good bacteria while you're sleeping, because your body heals when you sleep. You'll see a big difference if you take your probiotic at night. Oh, sorry about that. I already did that. I love my magnesium capsules. The powder makes me groggy. Okay. Well, I don't take magnesium during the day. I take it at bedtime because it makes me sleepy. That's why I take ashwagandha at bedtime as well. I take my magnesium at bedtime, my probiotic, things like that. All right, guys, I have not wasted, but I have taken up a lot of your time. Next week, there's no Sunday night service. Hey, if you're local, if you live local, if somebody can put the link up, I don't have it. I am going to be speaking twice next Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Enliven. The Enliven Health and Wellness Expo. I'm also going to be selling books and supplements there. It's it's the first year for Sarah Fuqua to put it on. And you've got Dr. Potter there. Oh, good gosh. There's a million of us speaking. I'm speaking 25 minutes on common sense, practical medicine. It's going to be great. And then I have a booth set up, and Maximize Genetics, Max Gen is going to be with me at my booth. We're going to have it set up together, but there's all kinds of booths. Urban Market is catering. Enliven, well, I don't have the link up here, but just look it up. ENLIVEN. It's next Saturday. If you live local, buy your ticket. It's only $10, and we're giving away so much stuff. I mean, lots of things. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I'm so sorry that Sherry did not show up tonight, but I think that everything happens for a reason. I was irritated about 6:05. Everything happens for a reason. And I think I needed to get on here tonight and just share with you guys a few common sense tips and learn from you all what you want me to talk about. So you've got about 30 seconds to post up here what else you want to learn about on Sunday night service. If you're interested in castor oil, learning about the benefits of castor oil for sleep and constipation and liver congestion and PMS and cramps, just click one of the links I've put up there in the comments, and it'll take you straight to the supplement store, and you can read all about it. You don't have to buy it, you can just read about it. All right. So don't think I'm pushing you to buy. What I am pushing you to do, though, is buy local when you do buy your supplements or whatever. Don't ever buy them on Amazon. Buy local for many reasons. Number one, you know what you're getting. Number two, you're supporting your local economy. And without you all supporting our local economy, I can't do what I do. I can't give away a ton of free education all the time. If you shop off of Amazon and Vitacost, all the places, right? Shop local. If your provider has a supplement store, buy from your provider, right? It's the economy. And we're in a hard way. So we know for a fact every penny that you all spend with us is hard-earned money. And we never, ever, ever take it for granted. And the beauty of shopping in a real store is you get a real human who can help you and bounce things off and all that. Have you ever tried to call Amazon? Not possible. Can't do it. Right. All right, guys. I love you so much. I appreciate you. And Cynthia, we're going to end it with you. I will look for your book to purchase in hopes it will give direction on lupus. It will, because I have lupus. Trust me. You can look on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Parnassus Books, Powell Books, anywhere you buy your books. Go ask your local bookstore to sell it as well. I would love to come and do a book signing at your local bookstore. Appreciate you guys. We're rocking it. Remember, less worry, more warrior. Stop the worrying, become the warrior that you were designed to be. Follow me on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. Lots and lots and lots of free education for you guys. No worrying, be the warrior.